viewers, coming to this Landguard issue, yeah, I don't think it's an issue of the security service, even though they need to intervene, right? But first of all, we need to get to know where these whole Landguards are coming from. You understand my point? Now, let's look at this instance. If you don't know anything about my land, don't know anything about where my land is, how I operate, how then you come and then guard the land. Landguards guard the land from the chief and the landowner. They are responsible. We get hold of Landguards leaving the landowners and the chiefs, because before Landguards will be able to invade on a land, right? It means there's a dispute on the land. It means the land belongs to this family, or it maybe brotherhood land. You get me? And so nobody can sell it. So when you sell it, also get ways and guard the land so that nobody works on it. That is how come this whole Landguard came around. I believe the most important thing who we need to get to, the people that we need to get rid of them, is the chiefs and the family owners. They are the people that this whole Landguards about, because the Landguards are not, you get me? It is this for me. So first of all, we need to go down to the families. Let the families understand that, look, if you guys have a land, you are not done with your dispute, you don't sell the land. Now, if you sell it and then we get hold of you with this whole Landguard issue, you, the family, you'll be arrested. Most of the time, we arrest the what do we call it? The Landguards, leaving the families, forgetting that when you arrest the same family will go get another guys to go and Landguard the same place again. So who did that? Lands are owned by families. They are families. It all boils down to family.
I know.
So they are family. That is why I'm tackling more on the family. You understand? So it's the most important thing on board. That look, thing or what, before you sell a land, you need to get land title, you need to get those. The land needs to be safe.
It
means rightfully belongs to me. You don't want to agree because possibly you are a family member and you think you have a share in it. Now, yes. So if I sell it, also not understand, you get Landguard so that.
Yo, yeah, I mean, yeah. Important design. Yo, I do, man.
Baby, I'm with you. Meaning, said, "Dinner, my bonny out, Kordiabe, Kordiabe, Edino, Kordiabe, eh, much less Landguards if we are Jamosasia, Bossonia, dear. As I moon, Ukraine saying,
yo, Madame said, you did come next year and no more Kordiabe, anyway. Now, I know crap. Yet, you come higher to ask me, you can't be in shame. The bad 3 weeks in a year near who talk crap. You knew about a friend with the boy. I see, shy assassin in your own papa there. Until I quack of our Landguards to be a baha. Yes, to more quiet. Dine now is there, ye boo. There are some local dime police. The report of some police, no police say, oh, the boy, no, into be invited. 3 days time, whole district commander, no one. Only the boy Landguards, about side to all the stopping of wedding. And if he's down and say, and then there are some about why invite here. I don't know the mobile bush. And our Mokoi, I dare cheer mobile to 2 on the borough. And the Yasam Katua. It's about San and San Francisco command. The commander catch the young friend, the boy can't and the boys and Abba Bush. Hey, that be ended the boy and I can say, police formation, bottom, 2 million and the Bampa. Nti ana ti dia yeso ya de beko media. Nti Saturday we ase na yeti se boys na san ko bush obiom. Etu tutu ne buro na se adabi. The boy ni ye ni nsa na ti dia beko no so. Yesi ya ko ni fi akọ bisa ndi nti oyesa. Ohun ya na etu ya start it so. Ya di America dan ye ho akọ no ye beto ni Landguards for mu. Nso bu wa ka se bo nka se pamo. Omo vim yem papa. Omo bu ye nwe na se police for no so omo ye kan omo so nka bi ma ye. Nsa na ti dia de beba media na mo ma IGP ni aban na so ate. Mpanyifo nyina so nti no mba ye mma. Na nanom obi antimi nda ni fie. Bi antimi nda ni fie. Edu anadwo ayam sisi enko a. Nti yam se ye si no.
Na da bo a wo kana asemi ne nsam obi kakra nti da ma na yes ade na na.
Wo se?
Bisi da bo ya wo kana asemi. Ne nsam obi panti na o disa nyamra nsam na na ma no sisi na.
Anya ne nsam na obi ono ne papa na di paramount for wu ansa yesi fufroi. Anya ne nsam na obi. Ba ha no sa wo odin a. Onya asase ne biton o di bi agigi cars na o di dem. Nti we se abro sen to so miansa. E na afi na amanfo ani ate se da bi. Ye be fie krase aba se ya asase no mfa so aba so. Nti dia onya ton no free no se onya na wa ton no free biom. Ani se dia kakra onya na so di fa langa no mo bro yen. Na san come back to krase.
Na videos ni pictures yen saka ye hu se excavators bi sisi woni ade na no oro na akọ fan crofo mo ye sa adwuma na na se ono
de obehu bia ye ono
enti asase o galamse wo so ana sesen
dabi se wo mu ya tre kwan no enti gravel na wo mu ye no ese se kro no na yen dia ye ya na ska na bakro no confess mo dabi obi a ntimi nko ko aye beku na ne nko afa na watu no wadi se we ana ne nko we asase ton na bibia je ne nko ana me bisa se me na di ade 1920 ana wo papa be di ade 1967 enti ya kan di obe asase anka e hwan so but ade na enya ye na nanu mu kwa na ye wo ne wo mu nua no mu enti se me na na to so for ni nya mpanyifo ni ansa no beto so for enti miensa na aka na ma no wo mu de o mu nya ade hye wo mu de o mu nya ade hye ana okita 1954 Jackson Pillars bi onu besisi ye no e wo ni nsem se ni papa ya asase no plan enti no ya sema ya temo no ye mum ko ye mo na ye bre
edi se na akonya no o mu fie na wa na se abusuan be
akonya ni ye si ni pafoforo se mate kodwo ahwa na ye si no enti ye hold press conference kra ye si ni pafoforo ni papa wu ye si ni pafoforo on fe bu o ma wo mu di open no ye ofo bia anya hwe na so nsa ha na ye wo problem de bia me ka say wo problem ye ni ahimfie obi adi hini no wo ni fie ndi so anya wu pe na japade ni nyina agu ni fie ni mafa na omo de ye dia omo pe na ka ye wa ahimfie na ka nyama nyina agu ahimfie o jiri se ankobetimi afa krata aka se ni
David
ndi ya we aba ye besua mu nyansa e besua mu nyansa
enti sesi ana dia pa na mo hwe ni mo afiri mpanimfo ne
dia ya hwehwe ne se mo ba boy na aban ate na IGP nso ate because na asem ba ko no se ne nua ba ko oni IGP na ye adwuma enti no asem ba he ngodu ba bia ampa nso be 5 years no since asanto to asem no bi anti me nya no yi. Could you believe say be common place about 10 by 10 feet I the container basic keke obi say ye need am the boy nso say ye need o twitio tutuo na tuo no train nsa ba ko.
Hey,
Oku nipa was just 10 by 10 pen. Okritio krom abonte tutuo no e ma nyame adontuo no to etin nsa. Police antimi anya no hwe besi ne. Police antimi anya no hwe besi ne.
enti se da be na mo be yen santrofo nsia mu yi.
Da be na
mo be press conference ya wo ka ho.
And then be ya na anapai wo mo say one more for police commander say just a man notice for 6 days. And so na my eye. And yet demonstration by press conferences. Commander no, I say just a man notice for 6 days.
Uri bibia ni apusi ha man ye be ba ho na santrofo nsia mu ni enso.
Momra ye mo ani ye ewu. Mi tie bia bi so na me tepa we obi ti me kasa kra na me bo wa okra se mato me. And now you say, or the car, then the boys about how be pointing me chira. Me call police station got report to ya. One of the in command on me pedi and merit in ya some back animal. Nti wo mu buku asem no. And now you
police station wo.
Police station do you
Hey.
Bet me afra o ma bisa won sisi ya. One say asem ma me de ba nim. To o man chiro mpo. Oh.
Opani ye beba ho de bia na mo friend ye beba ho na ya be di asem na chi why
Yo man, ya da mase. Yes, you go na.
ya da se pa
Muzo da mase.
enti owura Daniel a ono ete Kordiabe sa na Kordiabe ne so ba be di abe no e wo shai usudoko yi abato en peso aso ne ye che sa brand table friend the boy agye nsase wo nyina akantam so isa nse ja ne ho odin na ayi e papa di ade painti no oya akabe nsem ti na ja wote se owura Daniel egbo mu amane enso e di amaye ene anopai mame nko Francis ye kosu yi se papa di ade amane wa akonya ne kura film nsa wo die ne beba ma wo nso no wo ba ka ben sem sa ba se Ghana police for kura o mo sa nkumo kura entimi stop ya kwa police for mo nyomo dwuma yi ana se use it yeah ko pa na kura secret wa ton sa ase ni bi ni ade a ipe ko so ko fight obekun Isaac
I always ask my police. I said, integrity. What you
merit nya sem bi ani
I
na doesn't mean say who kasa no say the boy no in nuas na downfo bi ene ya IGP na adwa nti ko ye case no kura
in that case,
enko ba bia
police ID
commander na say
sorry, let me just intervene 1 minute. I mean, he's not an IGP there. So let's correct that.
so
He's
commander,
he's the commander.
the district commander over there.
So if you talk, okay,
The
so
district
yes,
commander.
that is. So if you keep saying the IGP, it's like you.
Oh, the commander who is subdued to the one who is working IG.
Bibia gidi bia bo hye na se
Hands are tied. Like, that. Has a voice who system. When that, um, um,
I think 1920 something no 1926 and 1969 vast difference
1929.
okay
You have no right, not just
I think the man has just realized their mistake as a town. Because if you have a town and kings, you don't have palace, like he said, all the documents comes to one family. So if my dad is no more and I have the document, I feel like they are for me. Probably I might not know that they are for family or there are divisions in it. You get me? I might feel that once it's for my dad, it's for me. So I have the right to do whatever I want. So for the boy acting like that, possibly he feels like, okay, the document were in the custody of my dad. Now I have them. So if my dad has a couple of lands, then they are all for me. That is how come he's acting like this. You get me? So I believe we have people that opinion leaders that might come in, sit the boy down, talk to him, let him understand that, well, kingship is about family, and family we all have shares. So possibly you might have a land, it has a boundary. The next, we have other kings. We have other kings that can sit the boy down. Not necessarily the police.
The chiefs in
Because the police can listen.
traditional council.
And that is why I'm saying that and that is the more reason why I'm saying that let them summon them to that kingship. Now
them and I said we need to be invited to the station headquarters of
listen,
Police for now,
listen, after the police service, he will come home again. When he comes home, he will continue selling.
And he can't try
According to the man.
all means there. What he is trying to do.
So you think the best solution?
Yes, best solution.
Police for
invited me to the headquarters.
He even came to the site with the whole commander, and you think the best solution is the police? He came to the site with the whole commander.
Has been IGP.
And IGP way higher for this case. I'm telling you. We have district and we have regionals. We have levels. So
if
it's way higher than
district
this.
for me and settle, that's a regional for me and settle there.
Guess what? Guess what? It might go to the IGP, right? The IGP might come with the police. But at the end of the day, the boy will still. It is not the land that we are talking about here. It is how he's selling the land that the people disagree with him and is bringing about this whole land issue. If we get rid of the land, definitely the boy will still sell the land. You get me? It's about time we sit the boy down and tell the boy, hey, that does not belong to your father. It does not belong to you. So definitely we all have shares. We all have boundaries. Maybe you might have 10 plots. Another family might have 10 plots. Another family might have 10 plots. So that we all know our boundaries. And then if you're selling yours, okay, I'm selling my 10 plots. At the end of the day, 10 plots are gone. I have no land again. If you go to the police, they will invite him. It is only about talk. You cannot jail the boy. It's only about talks and then get rid of this land. But at the end of the day, the boy will still sell the land. What about the land here?
Actually, answer. 10 by 10. And start selling. Oh, these things are things that we need. Pulling gun and shooting people on the land of things that I'm fighting for. Oh.
Medasi. The Francis Eje ni ana yabu na ati o mkaze Landguards won sensem de ni kure ni oman minim de abambofo adwuma no ya fa ho de nenso omo tena de so pa watu sika koto asase ne ade no obeka che asase ne ode a wantu afiri so a ese kan ne ade etuo ne ade nyina otira nye yi a na wa behwere won kwane ade enti no ye stress Ghana abambo adwuma afu no mo hwe na mommoa na san Landguards ho sensem yi etuo entimi entwa emfiri oman mu na ye kwa anim no ukopiem e watwema mponu a MPP mabulo ho e kire se aban ba so yi adwuma na nya de so mo nya bia na emum omo DC kura na omo MP ye former MP for Youth and Sports owura kwame asia ma betena so yi wanya hwe ya ma won wantimi kura mo madwuma anya nti no mo de mo na hye mo nsem ama tete party office ya wo atwema mponu no omo de abo ne ma akopapa glass na omo kire se DC no ene MP na mpadwuma bia omo anya de a ene ye hu hia so omo so ba besi party office aje se eno so akoya asem kese a asi ewo atwema mpu nti enche kwa ni foni magu so na hu se de omo ti a akose party office na ebe ko homa no so na afi ye ne pani ba ko so akodi nkomo afasa asem na afi ya hwese de sem no se de ti ankasa na omo aboemu amanye na nya dwuma anya party office na so ko se no eno no omo se no nko ne kwan a omo betumi afa so a omo no ebetwe ye MP no ne DC na adwen aba so se babru ni hia adwuma ya party offices ke party office so shen fefe kama na agbo glass na saa no omo kire se adwuma mu nya ntino makose party offices sa ntino penifo hwe na omo no mu nya adwuma ya saa de ene ye chance ekura na ebeba saa empesua no eso eho ama influence every na so nana ye youth ye ne kwan so ano no e wunya dwuma anya ntino akọ se party of utu fa mbara nso nsam nsa o ana omo dibim
First of all, right, it's not the right way to go about it, but I also feel like that is the only option at the end of the day, because they gave it to the guys that, look, do this groundwork for us and we'll give you this. All right, so they provided the service. At the end of the day, they are not getting what they need, and they are all in the party, and it was the party that promised them. You understand? So if I'm not getting it, then I need to sound a caution to you. Possibly there might be first, second, third cautioning that they overlooked. So then, if I damaged something, you get serious about me. You understand? I condemn that act, first of all.
They draw attention.
Yes, I condemn that act, first of all. But the most important thing is that when you promise the boys, you deliver to them. If you can't, you don't. You understand?
Yeah.
If you can't, you don't. Tell them that, well, when I come, I'll see what I can do. If there's an opportunity, I might help. So that if I am not employed or I don't get a link somewhere, I know that, all right, then the opportunity is not yet in. But if you let me know that by all means you get me something and you are not getting me, it means you're lying to me. And when it comes like that, you get me upset. We are all humans. If I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get, then I get upset some way. I think the people in Atiwa should come down first of all and get to know that, well, the DC and the MP is not the whole MPP there.
Almost is DC in the company.
For that, I agree with them, because they are on the ground, and it is the responsibility of the DC to make sure that the amenities that are needed are being done. So if you don't work, the same people will come and tell you that you're not working. You get me? They are there. I mean, I cannot talk for them.
There's so much SSC also no sports minister, no MP.
And don't be surprised. This is what I've always been saying, that to me, well, I don't know, but I believe if you are an MP, you shouldn't be given a ministerial position.
Right.
You wouldn't get the time. You wouldn't get the time to focus on your constituency.
we should give the ministerial position to other people.
To various people so that they also get the whole time for that.
Maybe no much less ministerial position again for man perform those who have
Of course.
The technical know-how.
Irrespective of your political affiliation.
The technocrats.
Yes, you should be giving. One time you would have gotten solution. Now and everybody is lying to him.
Who's a case we Greekophobe different thing. Now boss of one so different thing.
Oh yeah, can intro. You get my point. You see, let's not go to the other side. It's another day. But the whole thing is that I believe if you're an MP, you shouldn't be given a ministerial position. Because if you are given a ministerial position, you are always focusing on that ministry. As at that time, people. Yeah. And most of the time when they become MP, they are going out of the they sit in. When was the last time you saw a deputy doing a negotiation for our country? I am asking. So how, if we are not seeing the deputies, how come we see the ministers themselves? Because if I am supposed to go do this and I'm not able to go, you need to replace me. If you replace me, whatever that I'm doing there will definitely come on air. And when it comes on air, we are not giving the credit to the minister. We are giving the credit to the deputy minister who is there. You get my point? So if you don't get to hear deputy ministers holding meetings, having conferences, negotiating businesses, it means they're not working.
So are you trying to tell me, say, they're
not working? You and I know. Let's go on the ground. When was the last time you saw a deputy minister, even on a press conference, talking about the ministry? When was the last time?
The main minister and
exactly. It means they're not working. They're always at the offices.
Minister
No, I want it down.
No man, say meeting minister na betimi akọ. The deputy minister can stand in for the
meeting no be PN number.
But also be there be say me na yin nsa na no baby, me minister nsa.
If I go for a sermon, if I go for a meeting, at the end of the day when it comes out, I was there.
But you can brief the minister.
Yes, you can brief me.
You
can. It is your responsibility to brief me.
No, so the aba.
So if you were the one, would you say that I went there myself? Now, when the problem comes, who would you blame?
And there's only
the fact is that our deputy ministers are not working. We are yet, I am yet to get to know that, okay, these are the functions of a deputy minister, that he's been doing that, and the whole lot. But for now, as it stands now, the only thing I know that it's all about the ministers. And so let me come back to the MP. Right? So if you are given a ministerial position, you always think about, going abroad, negotiating business, always in Accra. You get me? But when you are a sole MP, you get the time to at least visit your constituency every month or every 3 months.
Give them the necessary attention.
Exactly. You get to know their problems. You get to help them. Get to know how best you can solve it for them. How well will you, let's say, a minister for education, with this whole issue, would you even get time to go and sit your constituency for 8 hours? Not to talk about the honorary people going to visit your executives. It is for them to get you. I know there are election. But I'm talking about the work.
On normal basis.
Yes. But that is what you are supposed to do. At least every 4 months. You need to visit your constituency. So if that is
DC, me appointing for an
oh yeah, for DC they have the right, and that is why they are fighting that they don't like to get me, because at the end of the day, you the DC would have to collaborate with the MP and then get developmental projects for your constituency. So, but like I told you, the MP is busy. So you the DC, you are representing the MP there. So if anything, you need to consult the MP as soon as possible. Get to know him,
So which means that they are not communicating.
There's no communication. In fact, they are not working. It's as simple as ABC. And that is the more reason why they are acting like that.
Francis Ajay, Mabuni, do you agree with them?
Government have
Correct.
these now, let me come back to the position that have been one or two.
Yes.
Esiama Isaac Esiama was a sportsman.
Kwame Esiama
Was a sportsman, and I remember he made that place when you build that state. That stars who in this case, one or two get more projects. And who is responsible for development? The assembly people lobby or the lobbies. The MP will parliament, and then the parliament will approve back. And he have district fund.
But you say if you are a minister and you go to parliament, if you are a minister and you double as MP and you go to parliament and express your worry about your constituency, it's very easy for you to.
It's not easy. You get it at hand because
it's very easy.
Look, Esiama, who are we talking about? It's Esiama who built almost about 10 sporting facility in Ghana here, right? Including about 16 communities in Accra. He's been able to do all this. What about his constituency? It tells you that he's not getting time for the constituency. Because if you are doing this for the whole country, and then at the end of the day, where you were brought from, the people that brought you to parliament, the people that gave you that ministerial position, they are not getting it.
You're not giving attention to them.
Exactly, means you've neglected them.
The main pattern DC
this is common fund. Some people from Omunya get fund almost be.
But your education, what you are saying, and your work community, it is a community and see what the sharing book.
And who is to check the DC?
MPs are to check the day-to-day activity that goes, and then DCs report to them.
So if the money comes and MP, you don't check on me. Then who is not doing the work?
MP's fund is a scholarship.
We have this people, the local government over there.
We have local government authority as well.
The assemblymen.
They all go to
the presiding officer.
And these are people that are subordinate to the DC.
In our local jurisdiction. So I say a set of parliament in our local jurisdiction. And this is the case. Saying you data, you schools, you hospitals, you pipe. All these things are being said and being written down. Well, what I say. Now, DC at the Akako to MP Akabuabing ata same
and enche medase enche me MP
so they say and the MPs must go to the parliament and lobby for that community.
Yes, because omunti na ho
sanity into omuba
say na no and na say me jemfi say lady akọ parliament on kasa yes I know aso ko be
us MPs do not
Sami jemfi no Sami
all wo kana sem
media force in kwano
wo kasa wan kasa mpa che wo
what they say the MPs go to the parliament to set laws. They don't do developmental projects. The DC is in charge of development. You understand? It is a sikana baba. Now with me and not just say I ask myself why. And in our system of governance, there is no checks and balances.
Oh, there is.
No.
Oh, there
is not. Because a member of parliament who can be a checks or balance to the minister who is an executive on one minister. How can you check him? How can you check him? A Siama, member of parliament of Mpunia, who has also a sports minister. How can he check himself?
Checking your uncle.
That is it. And a judiciary news so I bet checking parliament, I bet checking a executive. They too they have relaxed. It's why checking wine. It is the memory year form of one. Oh yes, I understand perfectly, and I support them very well. Because if there is no job,
you support the idea of them destroying a whole party office.
Because there is no job in that community.
And you think
now we see party office.
That's the best way to go.
No. Massa. So far as he came from a political party. He came from a political party. What are you trying to tell me?
And when he's an MP,
no, you promised me. You see, there are some certain problems that our politicians try to do. I come, I'll develop roads, I'll construct good roads for you. MPs don't construct, they make laws in parliament. Now go to Tantrona, Ebe Kantawa, or say the Mabru is not doing what I want to do. And what's
Sebi. Medase. Dia asem edi kan e wo so ka. Ye di tie no so no atie.
The member of parliament need to sit down with his committee, which the DC has, and then try to develop. Yes, let me set an example for Wabina someone. For parliament all the time. But how many times has he upset what created the community? And he was having a action time of so listening ask them. And then the person is a bad. What I say, assembly. I don't know what the person. Our members like to do. And here, now we are there. Whatever goes, go for it. That is their answer.
Medase, enti Francis was one member ni adwen say o ma custom party office we say say ye na ato aboma say mo nkona mo kwa adwuma mayen ye hia de ne mo nya na say mo nya mayen de a and there's no need for you to build party office e wo constituency enti ye so ya say no a but untimi fa mmara so hye won sem nya de wo pe bi na say won tie ase a you sit them down na motimi akasa na yie enso atimi ato yie ene ye de no ensem ace ne yenko ani we na ye nyina nim say bere bi atwam na sa LGBT lesbian for ni gay ones and say sorry o man na obi e kana dwen yensi wo mu ne yenchi wo yenyo mu say na yen nim say branch we le man ba eja no kaso issue yi ba ya digina say TV station radio stations anka yenyi wo license kura na anka ye mo apia kura bi mu ena de wasa na mfra betu mo wo kire say adenti na mo mpani ye hwe ema asofo mu breach COVID-19 protocols ye chi wo mkotum na sa nkofo we die omo nam ho amra na ni omu nni ache se omo nam ho free nti no enche kwa kotie oluma aba na nkasa numu asem a odi tu dwa na ebenya na homa no so ene behwetwe nkomo na afei yaka saa asemi na afei hu se de nsem no ankasa no na puma sibire enso etifa etie na yebo a we de mamfa mfiri so na se de aye de umzo wa hiti pa di olumu aba kan woni ne ya adwene mampani shemre ise LGBT I can say COVID-19 protocols u breachia e bechew ema bribe go ye kwache sofu bi aso be kaye a
yesan jai no mo san koye
ye kan sem bi ni ade a olumu aba kire se LGBT sa gay for lesbian wo na mu emra bia ni ho ya hye kete sesa ye hu se wo ye sa act na ye nchew na omo na mo free ni ye chi asofo. Does it make sense?
It makes sense in a way. The reason being that let's not support gayism and lesbianism first of all.
But
that is the problem. Now we have
human right in Intino.
Exactly. Ukochina Obekacho said there's nothing amount or committee crime.
Yeah.
You understand? So you have no right. But with the COVID-19, they were CIs, they were constitutional instruments that were passed on.
Yeah.
And if you violate it, it makes you become it makes you commit crime. And so when you commit crime, then you pay for the penalties. You get my point. So for the pastors who are being jailed, well, they deserve to be jailed because I mean you didn't go with the rules and regulations of the country, the CIs of the country. But with this LGB issue, right? It's very dicey. If you should know how to,
exactly.
Yes. You need to be careful when you are going on such issues because I mean they form part of your government.
Every bra Ghana mampanyi meche na nado danko akufado afru timpie ni apa ede betu dwa se ye nje LGBT ntumu o man mu no edi na nche sa che na meme hu ni se nka da pen no meche na wotwe na mu a o mampanyi fru timpie ni apa de betu dwa no sa na wotwe na mu na ese nka aban no etimtim emre bia ebe kasetia LGBT wo man mu berbesi ne ye ni mra bia se ne ye so obi mu se nipa na ye gay ana lesbian na ye de ehun ntansa bebo no which is really bad but COVID-19 bae no ye nyina ye hui se aban no gina ne tumi ho de so pass legislation na ebo COVID-19 ho bra a obia breach COVID-19 protocol ne de ne fa amra kwan so ene ya meka sei asofo no bi kura akwakodin senseme ewo aban adwa mu a eye COVID-19 protocols amu breach e ejene se ne aban ne nya na adwen se obe pass legislation etia LGBT activities a ekoso wo man mu a and I think asofo no so egu afiase a COVID-19 protocols na mu breach e de amakugo no esi amonso ye jam what you say because we mean say LGBT activities no ade bi a eye achiwade ebo man a ese ye kasetia kasa ye kasetia no nye se ye de anofafa ye kana keke nemum ese tintim mra wo kina bi so obi tu sa na mo na ye de be famra kwan so na meme hu ni se ene so obi mu no practice LGBT activity a ese such person no ya man kra man je term of bia 30 years 35 years and ade amekoto asra ban ni se ne yamutie ye sufre na mo pass legislation e be kwatia LGBT a aban no e make sure se all ma sanction no enye fine nemum sanction no a ode beba no o man nye je term because twabo bi to nipa na tifi se wontua minim se nipa na nya defo kra na international organizations and international communities omo support LGBT no omba jiji nto boa ba support nipa na yina firi ba bi oda but se ye sanction no jail term na che se nipa discover kra aban ne nye emum jail term ne ye de be masa nipa na ofiri mu firi asabe wo de besu enyanse
oluma ba Emmanuel abankwa kese na o ka no se nipa ya nje no kra no nye 35 years ene ukomu a ko ba de besu enyanse nanso no ana ye boy kan se mera bia ni ho a hye sa nkofu weketi ba COVID-19 bu so ni ni shemra se wa we se ni we se ye be chew e mo ye kure ko chichi bi mo ko dware beach ne ko chichi but sa gayfo ni sa lesbians ni kure ni nyame no bu ni automatic e mera bia ni ho e bom ho ban so hu akoye se besepa ni ko hina ha ni tase ni banyansafo aya na nso no umia yetu we mia so ye twa nan nti no asem no akwasa akoye kwasia na nta twene ubo animu asem ubo kira asem enti na asem hwe de ya asem sebe pa ya asem sebe no uluma ba no so de ko pa no we so ama so ku ya so ayi de Ayi nyame nkwa na beboa na ma kyesa na ma wi no. Watimi edi nkunu. Ene yeso ebe bata na chi sa ebe ndɛn. Bata na chi na bi betimi ayi kama. Francis.
Oh,
Francis nka. Asa din kakra ma me. Yeti.
But LG have a form of
Yeah.
there's some as your mind right. Don't accept it. What I don't.
The guy
So yeah, started to.
na say plan ye boys na chi wo mo de come do mo fa so no nyasem keto. Ne be sha. There's a way yentimi nchi wo ma ne nye ye pass mra bi.
Understand? Until the pastors, the clergies, the bishops dance on your head.
Amen kwatim komo yi emfa emfiri homra. Emmanuel Abankwa kase wetim na no pay Premium TV so na no pay you. Bibia boko de.
Mejo so nyame adom bibia boko.
Meti unka cha na nsen.
Me sure.
Na nsen me flower ho fani ade a.
Oh, sorry.
Ready no pay boni bia ni na eye gift one lesbian fu ya say yenchi wo mu na asofo wo mu mabudi COVID-19 protocols mu na yeni abra ye chichi. Ekun ya wasai we de kun na wasa we second word one na.
Dey come down cinema chair my chief nyina na. Enye second word wo but asem bi wo man mu na
first word one na ye
send me on. We second okay. We find that. LGBT semsem no se ni nyina enim no man panyin free simpie apa de betu dwa no. Wo kire se nya de obaji atum but say me hu ni say word of mouth can't deal with such people because as I'm speaking right now I've been hinted say o concrete pumpuni man tempo temu ba bia ego so koso eti me hu ni say o man panyin be free simpie ni apa de betu dwa sa na nka esinki tu anamompa bi fa ho anamompa nke bituma tu afa ho ni say ye be pass legislation ye nyina nim say COVID-19 ade ne ba ye no o man panyin ni gina ne tumi ahoden so pass legislation ba ya ankwa family she be dwa fi kra san ye gi atum ne mum o gina ne tumi ahoden so pass legislation ene ni ama asofo bi kra mu breach COVID-19 protocols when na mu go afiase eti me tintin ni tie o mu ni say sabai no enya na adwi so be pass legislation am ye de akon atia LGBT wo man mu dia then asofo a omokoye nyamedwuma ewi ase amokodi nsensem o police sadom ensem ani amakokogu afiase no sa asofo sadom no esi eja won so because we hu ni say LGBT ni abone fo sem esu bi mada but asofo ne de nkra da sinke afa nyinam sa amokọ asori sa amokọsum nyame se bi o man kwasa amokọsum bosum ana amokoye chiwade bi but COVID-19 bra na mubu so eti me hu ni say me kan ni say ni tintin ni tietie mu nyina ni say aban ni ntu anamopa emfa LGBT semsem no sa say wode na no ba be kan keke say onyu ntumu ne de nya de betimi aboa na mu yetintim nkrata wo ho na ye de sanction bi hyemu a eno mu ne be ma wona wo sa ti bi ani mu no aye sa
ayesa eniema no ntimi hu ni se tu sa na mo na enu mu betimi aboa sen se obeka se onyi ntumo bra wo ntintim ngoma bia nti ene yi se amogi tum na mutie mi so frɛ se ne ene yi mafro simpi ni apa o mu kasa fidi so american no mutie mi so frɛ de betimi aboa ne se ye de sanction ne ba ehu hia se ye be involve court fines ewum na mum se ye no tawe in a sense se ene obi ekodi sense me wo sa kwan ne so ana ekire obi no oye gay ana lesbian ewo man mu a ekwan ese ye de ne fa so ne se ese ye man de ne we de kopri wo ne de afi ene ne jail term na make kan wasem no na mum se ye koye ne se ye twa ebuo bi ato ma natua meaning say we have a lot of gay communities in the world here nei no so wo hwe mu a amu nyina no so amu support am ho it is ye ko twabo bi to say bia 20,000 30,000 40,000 500,000 and na bibi sa ase ni pani ntua I know say nipa na nya de for kra na gay communities a ewo ewiase afa na nyina bagije ntobo aba beyi nipa na frisa ho yehia no na mom say ye ne tawe na nipa no sika kra ntumi anse ebi na frisa ate bia ni mu a eno mom ebema aye desuade ama afofra amu be penchen say amu betu sa na mo no eje anu nti na America sa no say initially asemi ba ye me de ma no betu mu abeka bia ese aban ne pass legislation but besi ne ye take it am ye nti jam engineer so one pass legislation dia asofo COVID-19 abreso no wo kire mu gum ni nyina onya asa asofo no na mo so mfa ngu ni because gay ni lesbianism ni abone fo se mesu bi ma da asofo ne de amukọ bia ho sa amukọ kosum nyam ene ko wi ase e de won ko wi ne dua fi no
mi nya daje ne san kwara bi di komo sa gay fu ni lesbian akoma so pese me bobo di bi ana komo kire se bile bi na da kwa kufu ado be ma boada in promise komo bi okodi ni Al Jazeera 4 years ago a e bisa no sa gay lesbian ho asa wan pani ka se sa go tiare watna but when he said that this thing is bound to happen, he said see there and omo so bo na ebo man pani wo no ya adwen sa
me man ti wo ho ni yi because they be won emu but me ti ase yi dia
what me nka
how fe dia ye
dia me bisa ne say sa gay for lesbian fu yi me ni bia didi nko mo che say bile bia na dan ko akufu ado ekodi nkomo bi wo Al Jazeera ye bisa na sa asem we ho man pani ka say watna brochia no ho community omo ye sa de ba Ghana nso no is bound to happen you know I see there ene so bo ne de bo man pe ono omo ya adwen sa
oh ese de bo no me ni entasase no ne nkrofo bibri na ni mi di nkomo a Abraham de betu dwase en pass legislation na mo kire se mampinyi no fa bi na mo hu ni se ososo sa ni man so me asase ene mi nyini but eni o mampinyi kan hwe mfa sa ade no ho ntu ana mo bi amfa ho ya twetwe ma adwen sisu se ebia ade no enhye da mfa no ho sa what I say but yeah me ya jedi because ade ebo man sin ka sa da na wotwe na o pass sa comment no sa da na na ese koma emrahye bedwa esi nkonwa na mutintim mra bi fa sa ade no ene se wanya enei o se gusu koso abrada so na police fo nsan so nipa ni bi mu bete gusu koso na sin akura se TV on potem ba bi se amakwatwa hia amoye obi hu ade e man mi no amoye am hu ade ni nyina ye niam bi a ekoso amfaso ni so nipa no kra cameraman na amoye se on konkotwa ade no cameraman so beje 4,500 that is 45 million and amoye some be man 6,000 instead that tells you say sankrofo no they are financially equipped omunya support free baby wahu enti se nei se yetu sa de na se de a ene court fine yenyin to baby na mom na yentintim wo mrani mu se nipa no yensa so ni mu a 20 years 30 years 40 years ni ama nipa ni we de akutwa ochina bi so obi gina baby no hu se ye de obi afasa kwan ne so a abra sika pempema nkoma ntumi atwitwa ni nipa no sa kwan ne so a ono so tu sa na mo na obehwe ni yi because yanka senti a me hu ni se in the subsequent years am target be ye emofra wo senior high school su because ye mofra ni pi na ye nkrofobia sebi amu peska what you say ntina omo mo muska kakra bi amu so de amu behim na no so akokọ ha adwen emabru no so ne oman ne dachi emabru na bra bonye papa oman ni dachi ejo oman penyin tintim omra mfa ho so onye na adwo so betintim omra dia I still stand by my word to say amu gu na dua fi amu koye nyamedwuma a wo kire won se COVID-19 protocols amu abrichi no onyan san krofo no
omo so kire se sa adi no your right, your fundamental human right, was enjoy.
So, as of for so, I am right to join any religious organization, and I right to freedom to move. That is movement freedom. Ni nyina wo hono. And in case of for so be ka say any right to say COVID-19 abrɛ so obekwa sori na wakoye nyamedwuma because obi ntimi nkyekere no e wo saa kwan so ono na de ne ho ne COVID-19 kuna eno de yesem fa obi aho well nti se ka se right obi a won right unsa asem ne ba ekra me ka na video ba ko so se to legalize gay and lesbianism ya de legalize prostitution kra ne regulate a enu mu de mfa so beba because gay dey abonefo semu abonefo semu esu bi mada enti no empempensu edru nya right ni freedom ne de ka kan ese ye hwe culture no your traditions and your culture no eden na ye nananom omudi bu omoman abra na yehu anibie ana yehu the 1992 constitution they were using customary and traditional laws and no nanamudi bu man what you say you know bible crack say monko bisa tete atempon de company da monfa so na munya hom ye mamokra you know ye nananom na ese ebo pinche ho and I know say every constitution emanates from traditional and customary laws okohwe constitution mu I think 70% of the constitution nananom eniema na mudi bu man and ni abolish na yenso ye dibu o man kronkro Ghana you know no constitution na anase na nanoma mambra no kaseti gay ne lesbianism titimre mu kra no so obi ni mfirihia du nwotwe in some communities obi ni mfirihia du nwotwe na wokonyem a sa nipa kro no yetimi twa nasu ana yetimi ede ne fa emra kwan so what you say no kra be man ne oba kodi ahia ma se bia wo kra be film aba kra hwede ne yedi nipa ne fa so na be man ne be ma beda ne oba ne ba beda ne je se ne yetiwade ebo man kra enti na nanom so sa ne ma no so enti no yemfa nto nchen se amom fundamental human right ne ka kan ye kan right and freedom a obi a won right ni freedom but esi ehunu ne se amamra na da ho ne ya mendabo a se okire bi ye hwe emre bi na emwa yen a ye ankasa etinti mumra no ne asan tenase ne ye sakra ye free afa ho COVID-19 ba ne ni laws bi a ebo sa de ne ho ban constitutional instrument bi ana ebo sa de ne ho ban but o man panyin hu se ya de na ba ha dwen twenkrofo consider no na protocols ahodo ne krofo breach no and no passes our legislation ejo adanti na ene no gay and lesbianism sem o man mu ni nyina kasetia na on pass legislation no abefro simpi ni apa be ka se onyi ntum obra on fa emrasem bia emata onti yamianu no kre ni ha me power sa kwan ne so
nano so ka say it will never happen under his watch.
And they are not keke. Me say a word of mouth. Action speaks louder than words. What I say, and you know it's in a yet you or bombing issue.
Yeah.
And they grass any baby ye be one cry complimentum. I'm a hint me. I'm a mammy tip off. Ni baby, I'm a tip of say because one cry complimentum. Security now on form. I'm a so man from now has I won't chili ni penibia. I didn't go so coso. Who bet in Tim Ramaya Pamos uncle for a free system minimum. Won't in Tim. And I'm sorry. I want to legalize. On legalize it. I dare chess I won't legalize it. At the end of chess when legalizing, Nibano Yadia no, at the end of chess Wunyery, a chess with Tim be ne Pamos uncle because I have bonnet for some young year. So don't go at the sea and a BBC or my Ghana, say I'm here.
Yo, I know pay Medasi power, one of him, and in some way, Yamai, na, ya heard him was said ye. First word one, who didn't Kunimban, we say that include yet I watch why.
Medas minia.
Yamin count.
Amen.
Emmanuel Labankwa Kessi, aka Ulmamba. Come up our head in food and come on. When was it when Lumamba? Is a Cocrabano, and what they say a shower from Pan, where they 80. That's them would ya to Jano. Francis. Anna rather. Really. Konfu ni masem kro watch am na be mabuachi ano watch am woni masem ka na wasum a into we wasum a
I think I've heard everything the horses. Well, it's a good cause that we all need to support. Yeah, it's a good cause that we all need to support, but I still think that this fight is going to be hard for him when it comes to this LGB, because if these people can propose about $4 billion, the president to accept this, then you should know at the end of the day that
$4 billion.
Yeah, alleged. That is why I used proposed. Then you should know that, like he said, they are financially equipped. Well, how well can you fight them?
No, movie office. I see Australia ambassador. Omode krata ba moti nya ninti no ba ho
then
financial part.
Then what is the it means not if not financially you support the act, and that is what is abominable in our society. First of all, I want us to understand the fact that this whole gayism thing is not like physical as we see that we can treat it physically. It's a spiritual thing. You might go have those constitutional instruments and a whole lot. If I decide to go in a room with you, who cares? Who knows what is happening there? It is between us. You get me? So, passing legislation, fight it. It's a good cause, but it wouldn't be easy. It wouldn't be easy because at the end of the day, they will still do it in their rooms. They will still do it in their pubs and the whole thing. I mean, this weekend I happens to be in one of the clubs in Accra, and honestly speaking, they were there. They were there. I sat down for a couple of hours. Of course, it was a weekend. You get me? And you could see the way these lesbian ladies, were kissing in the club. You understand? I'm like, are they aware of what is happening? It's not a small fight. Not a small fight. I said it earlier on that one part of your government. You being, because if not the governmental structures in the governance, as in the ordinary people that pay tax, that works. Unfortunately, these are the people that are financially well. They work. They are the gurus. They own the big cars. They own the big mansions. They have the businesses that they pay tax to government. Now, if the government needs aid, these are the same people he turns to up there when he goes up there for fun. These are the same people he talks to. These are the same people he appeals for fund. You understand my point? So it is, like I told you earlier on, it's very, very dicey. The only thing we can do is not about the government. It's about us. It's about time we, the society, decide that we won't accept it. You understand? If we won't accept it, we won't accept it. For that matter, then we have the right action. Taking action. I mean, taking instant. You get me? But when you see such people, you report them. You make the law get hold of them at the end of the day. And so I think this fight is not a small fight. It wouldn't be easy. It has to be government, because let all recall back when the president said this. It became an issue. I think 2017 or 2018. It became an issue
4 years ago.
4 years ago. So it means 2018. It became an issue, right? Now, 4 years down the line, he has reached a maximum point that they are even building offices. It means there's something we don't know. They are working underground. If not immediate action, and trust me, that is why I always believe in the ordinary Ghanaian, not the government, because it was all over the news. They heard it, they saw it, but they never took action. But immediately the ordinary people started, it must go down, it must do this, it must. Then they realized that, hey, no, we need to take action. You understand? So we are the government itself, not the leaders. You understand my point? So it's about, like I told you, it's about time we, the society, we understand the fact that we won't allow this. And so, like I said, there should be constitutional instruments. Yes, that if you go back, if you breach the contract, you'll be jailed. If it's about paying an amount of money, I mean, they will always live with that. They'll pay.
Ajay, why are you so young? That pillar to migrant to me into us here. Error the moment to me into us here. Look at Neza Mukura.
Okay, they said your time.
Oh, sir, I'm almost never. Almost never. after say Nyankopon shi Sodom and Gomorrah no ahemfo be ba o nya na decide ni bi wo ho wuni ho we me background
So then let's go side with the president that it's bound to happen.
And happen
Because it's been happening since the ancients.
We are trying to. I'm suggesting. We are trying to have those active acts. Abraham pleaded. At least it might be 5 people. Okay, that the government or God will them through. God said, "I find."
This for now I buy any dance here.
What I will let government.
Yeah, cancel. Why you doing? Oh,
Mindset.
I think sometimes it's about time we take the law into our own hands.
No,
I mean, we were. You know what?
Okay, so you actually for yeah. There was also one I feel not many person will say.
You know, I know. You know why I'm saying this because so let's all watch some time back a course that Bukom Benku took. Immediately he sees you guys are doing this. Comes there with guys. Now it got to a time.
Was also doing.
No, it's a big lie. It's a big lie. It's a big lie. It's a big lie.
Me da say yemre no ya brinti ye hwe na yemre ni ya brinti.
And that does not mean he's a gay. That's not
I try to
it doesn't mean
it's a chooses that lifestyle.
Your memory be on
Yes, your mama be
and then you are on a choice. Any choice. Personal life. That's him.
What about those who tattoo themselves?
That's him.
Oh, tattoo.
Tattoo is what?
That's him.
Tattoo is life.
Listen to yourself. Tattoo is life. But with the bleaching is not life. We have
quite nim ye kra mama ka me ya kan kase e bokra. Ye kwa nim e wo ensem no so na Ghana Education Service the craft tab bonti o mo kire se message dem rekata na beto so ama me se academic calendar no masesem asisi a no nkodan se da be yankora na emebom piso school no nti no omo de nsaye aba asisi na ebeboa ama mo frey se ombeba omo be na gold fo okọ na na green fo okọ e wi mu akwan na wi aba na ese nsa nti no omo de krata aba bonti se na yehye no etie na wo hwe double track schools na sei na days na akoye nyina nim se form 3 for no mu ofie nyina nim so mu ofie anka 6 April na nko mo ko no mo de krata aba se da bi ko na ne ko enye yi isi ano mo ko em mo mafie wi so mo trend so na wi nti no omo de ba se nkoda no mo ko 5th May 2021 afa green students for no so SHS2 for mo ye green for no traffic light green no omo no ebeko school e wo 1st June 2021 ni ko want na fia chepa June pa afa sika kokko for no gold for no so ebe gba kwan 29th May na so we mo kwan 29th no a na say ne 2 days 3 days time na say green for na ba ese no ye 1st June no afa na form 1 for mo school mo sisi e na nse mo ko encheye no omo na makwan 15 June ti green for no ba na otu pepe na form 1 for no so be fie nya sa ahochere be school mu ho etie no so no eho ensensem di one for no green for no kwa na afa sika kokko for no gold for no so amakwan on the 4th May na se ache mu mienu gold ene green afa one year wo mo se ye mo nya double track no single track for no so amakwan on the 15th of June 2021 inti single track schools no say the krata na so a wo hwe bie no form 3 for no beba 5th May 2021 na form 2 for no abie June na afi form 1 for na makwan 16th wey ene krata Ghana Education Service ede aba na ya bisa ne sa di we na mo ye no fa ha mo mre nkwala because we be traffic so many months and san wa ba school ha nkwala di so enti no chekwe be kwa mo aso na fe no cheche fo ba ko no so extra de okono oduma se senior high school uru Collins apia atwetwe nkomo afa o se ja no extra de o school mu we say na sa de we susu so be ne be nya won koda no so we san se wo kwa wo be wutu school mu kwa na wusu ade sen na atifie so ehun enti no no ebetwe ehun enkowa na afa yehu se de ensem no so ankata esifate na bibia timi aye kama na aye kama enso ewo ho nti we da ma me frase emfiri so na enkoda ya de omu yeyi enha nkoda ya de suya asa the NDC for money MPP for you that double track.
I mean no, let's not politicize this.
I'm not politicizing the way
I'm so much disappointed in the MPP government when it comes to it.
Why?
Yes. Because I feel like
Mama kwatting komo yi emfa emfi eho emra. Ora Collins apia what me kan opaya premium TV so ni obi bia boko.
O nyame adom bia boko. Me tie fo nya so good morning.
Tie fo adwo so pa. Tie fo adwo so. We de nya boni bia no pay ya me sen koda yi form 3 fuwe yi form 2 fuwe ne form 1 fuwe yi. Ekoba sen ko mo ko 6 May a maso a yes or mom return on 5th May 2021 nka epo na nko mo ko so nkofo kasa ya sa de no men kola ne tena fie ni ade say schedule mo dia be ya mo kire se form 3 fuwe ba 5th May na fei form 2 fuwe no so aba 1st June na form 1 fuwe no so ama kwan 16 July wo ko chire fuwe wo kire de o ntwa so su ku munyi susan so be ne be nya nkoda no so na se de yes dia be ne kwan so ano no
medase ene mefatia oni wotie fuyi
mo je so pa
dia tene fe won se yes ni aban ani so ade hu se akwa bia benya at least secondary education iti and I'm the same Nkwalani school is almost 99.9% of them over school. Indeed, whatever that happens, now by just making sure say akwa bia benya kwanya school. You be saying like I said, and the kwanso no and to say years yaba say from say for the fish meal and the akika ho no and the kwanso no. Then sha dey ba ko from 3 4 no na say formally omoba wa ma say dey work say na because we be exercise no. Yes, then say na ka omoba ya na ka after 1 month come better makwanya be another 1 month so fee. It is a holidays no. And years I may spending with fee. It from 3 4 ba omoba fee me. Could you say almost start to what around later part of August no. Omo ko fee bi. In one way or the other, after about the team where I had the corner, there's a year's calendar, and there's a list of from people who do fee or who do school. Sorry, send a bay on Benya Pine, a culture to him. I am no one years, Yaban. If you are in a quan swan, years, what I said, yeah, Yakolabia will chili and Quayese, then go for canoe. Say, yes, I buy 10 numbers in a so, or more I add the new entrance and another for more for no. Yeah, in numbers. Abaya you bia na say years anyi bia or making sure say akwala bia nya access to secondary education. You need say in the long run no ebe bua o man you be say a because say ne kwanso no na e bom pa say ye ko ye nim no bia do tutum ni abaya ni so ade hu say ebe nya single tracker e ko ye say ni say no ebe ba so
ya di asoto to form no bi ni mu kire se nkoda no school mu aye makura dodoma ebi di da classroom ne assembly hall so ni ade ntina akoma aban ntimi ma form 3 fu yukura ma school afi yukura de na no pe ye da so re o masa de bia betumi no kura bi wo msa wo ho idie
actually yeah that's man go for ken na you can say o me next year yes say schools dey free or it's an say form 3 for na many a point started them, especially boarding houses, no. Any infrastructure to be offered, it didn't conform with yes, you say, for the form 3 for no. How many first double track students are they almost school? nti e say omo do so pa omo de omo numbers pa omo do so nti ne ko mbe ka from one for you so do so pa so mbe ka ho a and can most of the schools in the challenge by we know from for na maninti but then go for ka sen kwala de da bontini adi na enye no kwe because anti achen ha me no apart from school and one this mature na more for various schools you know we say send you the from for na maninti and kwala no ko mo to mo any ade a fees kakra ho if you shall say of the abai say one of the basis of the form 1 good for the common thing from there the school just enough spaces from 3 4 no more ban no more doors no pra o menya baby ada o menya baby atena there o mo atom so mo ka say nkura ne sabi o mo da basa ne ade na na ka say anya no kre because me dey mo system ni mu a ni say system ni okay
and yes mo acheche fu ere mo nyuma ho me kura o ana teachers no so ye ebi ko na bi aba ana mo da mo school mu ho
ya tem ni on say and I'm say abayin bi double track na abayin ni so ade hu ni gi see ne baba ni ti o ma employ acheche fu ni bebre it batch bia wo the teacher for it is form 3 for ya makwan form 3 teachers na ofi na form 1 teachers na school nti ya chimti ma stress ma teacher for no so pi let me aka say o mo stress kakra o mo so ne be administration go headmaster dey na be advice say so school headmaster na pen for there dey na be advice say at any particular moment so school na fa check for ne workers kakra kan there the abon homo dey ni aban I employ ni pa be there like him into basket will be on it there is our basket coffee teacher ni and I work at the on in there into back bar na ni ga side aba into pressure and so then here self one so
abai kire say double track ye nche kra be ba na wi ye wo de woni to form a e betimi aba mu sa
no kre abai bon homodin over the school and room for the mood my high. Well, this 3-story building, classroom plus dormitory. Oh, yeah, the say they share social media and TV so and answer more some sort of way. You who be bree, a buying a twat, or my who be bree, the buying so I didn't say double track system, you become a criminal. The say is on court. The BDR was here, you move one after the other. Na social school study ya so bi akobinti se we call junior high schools na omo take na increase ya say form 3 because we be otna fia na office obon homodin ya wo nya kwan ya secondary school omo nyina ko back aka so so he no se na be omo be nya kwan ya ba ya no ntina this year numbers ni increase more ntina aban like this year no say double track ni bi community numbers na ba ni aban so percent obejo bia wabonten ayesa kwala bia ya na kunya na potential no so to be move na de yango pon de don no on the original ball mine nti aban so on course we did say the free next year kono na aban ya ti ya to no ma no wa se na so ade hu se double track bi chomi atwam ama bibia kototin ama da achen ya kwala na nyanyi bia no de ababo ani akekero me
yen ko fo kanade bi den kwara ne da bonten ya den yen fa yen nya na hudu
oh next year say omo say see bike u ba system ni mu a say the from 3 4 na ma ni die e coin di dem a from 3 4 no so ba na from 1 ba ko so ko fi am so bi na coin eni aso bi omo so ya die akotro wa se no omo pass no ma sa pass ni so na be ya e bi nya attract for ni for that
Mr. Collins apia no pe ye da se wo adaje wo nyama yen nyama pa
so me da pa
ke chia kono ngofo nyina
da ka chu bia
all right
okay thank you
enti owura Collins apia ono wo cheche ni wo konongo udumase senior high school na wo che se double track and kofo kire se nkola na o fie no munya ba bi nan de no ho kira de wo nti oni bie koso wo school ni ade a enti no prebi enim ye mo sansem no mfa
So quickly, like I was saying, I mean, I'm very, very disappointed in the NPP government when it comes to education. Now, as it stands now, you can't even ask one parent the school system for him to or her to explain to you. It's only explained by the government. It is them that they only explain it. We want to do this, we are doing this, but even teachers themselves sometimes don't understand.
But all cause I was on grounds when you
Sometimes when somebody is talking, you could hear from the speech about where he sides. You get me?
So what do you propose?
Of course, you and I know. I mean,
I don't know. Me,
Listen,
I don't know.
You know where he's coming from.
Me.
Well, you don't know. I know. So let's continue. So, like I was saying, right? We all know the whole thing where it is going. Look at how long they are going to be in the house. Now they go 1 month, they vacate. 1 month. 1 month. 8 subjects. 1 month. Some are even doing 11. 1 month. Hey, this is serious, Ghana. Why wouldn't they come out and be doing? Why wouldn't they come out and be following Sikagari and St. Mami Sendo? Because they have no educational background. This 1 month, possibly, if not for the fact of COVID, there might be sports activities.
Is that okay?
That is why I used if not for the fact of COVID. You understand my point? I mean, even COVID, well, we are yet to understand our situation now because the president himself has stopped briefing us. Well, we are all in it.
We hope say they are there with them to perform
and to perform our briefing so that we also get relief. You people keep saying we shouldn't spread fear, but when it goes up, you come and then say it. You put fear in us, but when it goes down, you need to tell us so that we also get relief and be okay. Yes, so they live freely, they do whatever they want to do. Well, we also do what we want. You see, I'm saying our educational system is not functioning well. As it stands now, I'm telling you, it is not functioning well. If you ask one student what he's really doing in school, he will only tell you, I go and come 1 month. Even those days, 4 months, that you'd have to go and come back. How good was it? When it comes to our examination, how good was it?
1 month, no be
3-4 months.
And
no, 1 month, 30 days, 8 subjects. Now the
3 years no cry in the dancing.
Those days quite 4 months. The 3 years wasn't enough for us. And 1 month. I mean, amazing. Moreover, these our youth are more exposed to social media and twerking and looking hard and a whole lot. Especially TikTok, that is what they go to learn. They will sit in the classroom, if not talking about these are TV series, they are talking about TikTok. If not TikTok, they are talking about celebrity. These are the 3 things they do in school. Even with that, we don't get results. How much more 1 month? I'm very, very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Francis, he's very, very disappointed. Now, so but you dear, there's only one teacher in the yard.
Oh yes.
Oh no, fat no dey say. Then kwa dey omo school omo koba TikTok ne za ne me no mo be ya. And no your question so.
That is the
Twanko for status ni ade.
It is not their life. They are not occupied. They are not occupied. Listen to yourself. They are not occupied.
They have the right to do.
Okay. Social media, you're regulating.
Exactly.
You see, there are some 7 things that we need. When we go to school, even the 3 years, people will come out.
So how much more 1 month?
Yes, people will come out feel. There are others too who are serious with their education, their books.
Concentrate. Even when they are at home, they can learn. Yes, another person.
Yes.
At home, in our modern Ghana.
So I say binum, so I know what can.
At this time, when they come,
me moment they go school.
Those who are serious.
Me go school. Me ma kwa mba fie dem ni book ayaka. Na no kwa na me ka kire wono. Kombo bo ase me he book.
It was up to you.
So exactly my point.
It was up to you.
Now
But
it's only
those who
about
are
10.
serious,
It's only about
those who are
10%
serious
that
with
will be
their
in the
books.
house.
My brother, those
Me
who are
mo mpare me
serious.
ba fie pa de buku ne ya me hu na kira kwan mpo.
That was
This is baby school. What's that called?
That
that was you and that was him.
do na o ma ko ba fie asu ade.
Oh yeah. I told them in my grandma. Yes, all work and no.
So you can imagine 2 against 1. You can imagine 2 against 1. Let's check per population in Ghana.
It will find out how much it's
It's only about 10%.
10 crowd also.
Hey!
Yeah, 2 crampo.
Look, we haven't checked something here. What I want us to understand here is that I mean, you see, those days we were going 4 years.
No. That's what I'm saying. Those who are serious with it will pass and pass successfully. But those who are not serious with their that is it. You see, a master from course, you can see from his voice that he not in that school very long time.
Course, yes, we get well. Hono wo duma senior high school. Wo ma gidin rough.
So I say, course bank the car you could say yes.
Oh, aeroplane. But they call betu no.
Oh my. Oh, but no wind.
Hey.
This master has been in it for several years and he knows all the things within the environment.
In the SHS office
environment. What you are saying. And he has been in the classroom subject or several subjects.
Government.
Okay, so he's a political
man. Scientist.
He's a very good man in government, right? But he has taught in government maybe, let's say, and he's trying to tell us that thing, children coming home, not a plan, but those who are in, because the back, political party, the government. Now the government.
So, okay, say cross say abani sisi schools bi ni ade kra na. So say nkra na mo da bonten ni. O me ni akwala ba ko so twetwe latan ke pese ye ne kasa. O say nya sa na ekoso.
I'm telling you that we all know where this man is siding.
O side na unchire mu.
You could see I mean, he's siding on the side of the MPP because in his speech he made mention that okay, ya be we na ya ban no atumi atu side we.
Because we are trying to tell you say Asante Atum your stronghold of MPP or MPP yes sir.
I'm not talking about the stronghold. I'm talking about the speech that the man said
right now. The man who
that's not buying it me former president JD ba o e ma ban we nyina ya ban. Akufu ado aba o e jo kasa ya ban ya no tell say we MPP ni ana.
So according to your investigation, there are students sleeping in the dormitory.
Yes, me akwala ba ko na take ye penal.
What did he say? He said
no,
what did this man say? He said he's been going round and there's nothing like that.
Yes.
Has he been to all the SHS schools in Ghana?
Good. Maybe he's
what? He's a teacher. He's a common teacher.
An assistant.
Assistant what?
Headmaster.
For that one, I know.
Assistant what?
A teacher.
Even assistant headmaster, you have no right. You can't even go to all the SHS schools.
Going to meetings.
But the chance,
yes.
You can't say.
The secondary school teachers have been going to
the association of headmasters.
So let's listen to it. You think if you go and meet the director, I will tell the director that my students are sleeping here. You think he will say it?
It is not. It is not the truth that they are saying. What they are saying. He said he has been going wrong.
It's a friend boy and one
whether he goes to Jabin, whether he goes to.
We have about 560 SHS schools in Ghana. Has he been to all the SHS schools?
Whether he goes to Prempeh, whether he goes to St. Whether he goes to Mansell's, whether he goes. He is within the Ashanti section. What they are saying. Also, Okoran, he has not seen. Such thing.
So you can't talk for Ghanaians. So tell the people that well, for where I am, there's nothing like that.
The government who is doing his own work is
So you think the government is doing well with this double track system?
Answer. Only I didn't employ
You are not a citizen.
It's enkwada the way kwada go school busumi ba.
If you have a child and you care about your child, you know where this whole thing is getting to.
No, as abefie.
Come to the house 1 month.
But yeah, what
1 month? They'll be in the house.
That idea. But the free education.
We know it's a free education.
We are not talking about free education. We are talking about the procedures.
System no who use no.
The only thing that we can make it happen is a system that is operating.
The gold and the green.
That is it. It's some call with the gold and the green. I remember Kim Promise said, not Kim Promise said, it will be the last thing that free.
Yeah, that's room.
Fine. It's the last thing I walk can.
And now, I do to make a say. A bit told the been 1 year, a bit near for the school fees.
They should, because they are not being able to fund. Yes.
So,
yeah, who's a parent on to me a Triano, then they pay. They are not able to fund. You sit here and say it's a good cause. Listen. 3 years now. 4 months now. Now 2 months.
Now 1 month. Some to the private schools.
Those who want to go to private schools are good. Those who want to be in government schools. Let me tell you this. When this case, government are going to and send them back to their. So this government now was even now. Okay, we to your school fees. But once you have bring this policy, we must enjoy free.
Oh, fine.
So
let my child.
You ain't
enjoy the free policy.
You ain't buying.
I like it.
But in imperfect, you are for they can pay the school fees.
Fine. If they let them go ahead.
But you ain't Ghana for
and to someone to me then.
This system, yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying it's.
Then what are you saying? What are you saying? So if the system is not working, we need to let the government know that it is not working.
So you can't say what the government. Right.
I see.
It is right to you.
So he's fighting for himself. Forget himself. Forgetting that it is our sisters and our brothers who are going to the school. You are talking about government. You are talking about government.
Me pam om kura fi show yesu nti ha e na bre ma kwa se bia no bia e wa na we ya no pe na asemu no e be di hu nkomo esan se nkoda timi ko school 1 month me tra fie be 2-3 months dia ye be hwehwem na afie ne ye be ni kwa so ko di nkomo se dia ko so yi ne kwa so ano no enti no asoda kase nkomo tiefo na hwefo afie udashe tinwi na akosi kiti